Partizan Belgrade. 1-1 a week ago in Talat. The winner goes through to the group stage draw tomorrow in Switzerland. Alongside me is the Shelbourne manager, Alan Matthews. Alan, what does Šamrok have to do this evening?
Well, initially, Nigel, they need to make sure they keep a clean sheet. The longer the game goes on scoreless, the better the chance they have of progressing. It's going to be very, very difficult for them. The first thing I think they have to make sure they don't do is give away an early goal.
Well, the Šamrok Rovers lineup is fairly similar to the one that played last week. There's just one change. Connor McCormack, who plays in front of the back four, is ill. He didn't travel. Stephen Rice takes his place, just drops back from the four other midfielders. Chris Turner, the ex-Derby County player, comes in. So Šamrok Rovers will line up Ryan Tomson in goal, across the back four, Pat Sullivan, Craig Sives, Dan Murray and Ender Stevens. Stephen Rice in the holding role, and then across midfield, Gary McCabe, Ronan Finn, Chris Turner and Billy Dennehy. He's got a big role to play tonight. Up front, Gary Twigg, the main man in front of goal for Šamrok Rovers. If you were to pick a player who could make a difference, Alan, who would it be?
Definitely Twigg. From a Rovers point of view, he is their main man. Although Gary McCabe scored a wonderful goal last week, but if Gary Twigg can keep the ball and give them a foothold in the game, high up the pitch, it'll allow the likes of Ronan Finn and Chris Turner to get up and support them. Key tonight really will be the defenders, though. They've got to make sure that they keep disciplined, keep concentrating, and don't drop off as they did in the first half hour or so, certainly up in Tallaght, because if they do and give these guys time and space, they should have punished them a little bit better last week. They didn't. They only got the one goal, and be fearful that they adopt a similar attitude tonight. The game could be over quite early on.
Three changes for Partizan Belgrade from the first leg. Radiša Ilić is in goal. He's one of the changes across the back four. Ranković, Rnić, Ivanov and Volkov, the left back, he comes in too. And then Mido will play the holding role. He wears four. Tomić, Vukić and Ilić are the attacking midfielders, with a two-man attack of Eduardo and Vladimir Jovančić up front. Šamrok Rovers in green and white hoops. We'd like to see that. And Partizan Belgrade in their own strip of white shirts with black stripes. The referee tonight is from Slovakia. The whole crew are from Slovakia. That is Jan Valasek. And Alan, you were saying they stood off.
They did early on, Nigel, last week, yeah. And I mean, the two full-backs from Partizan were really, they're like wing-backs. They just bombed on all night, and Rovers played quite narrow, but they didn't really address those wide areas, and they could have been 2 or 3-0 down, although they went in at half-time, one down. They realigned themselves second half and put in a much better performance. They went a little bit more back to front, but last time Rovers played a team in stripes, they played Juventus, and they gave a really good account of themselves, so hopefully the omens are good for them here tonight. Very, very warm, and they're going to have to keep possession of the ball, keep their concentration, but above all, make sure that if they are going to squeeze, they squeeze together. A lot of togetherness within the squad. A lot of guys would have played in Europe at various different clubs over the last couple of years, so it's important that that comes through this evening. As I said initially, they need to make sure they keep the discipline, their shape, and don't give these guys any real footing in the game in the first 20 minutes or so.
So they must get an early foothold, establish their rhythm, keep their shape, and perhaps Michael O'Neill's side get a result. With the assistance of Jim Majulton, he brings experience to the Šamrok Rovers coaching bench.
Yeah, Jim's come in, I suppose, the last 6 weeks or so, month perhaps, since the departure of the very well-respected Trevor Crowley. And Jim comes in with, as I said, a lot of international experience, and in these situations I'm sure it'll be a great assistance to Michael O'Neill.
We're underway in Belgrade. The prize is a place in the Europa League draw tomorrow. And Rovers immediately on the attack with Stevens. Just goes in, looking for McCabe. And half a chance on the edge of the area, the ball will drift out for a throw-in. So they have spent the money as, it's given away. And that took a big early challenge from Dan Murray. It is a foul though. He had to do it. Takes one for the team.
Absolutely, yeah. Sloppy pass from Craig Sives there. No weight on the ball. Dan Murray had to do the right thing there. Take the player down because he was
scored in the first leg. They're standing over the ball. He's a long way out. Have to get it up and down. And here is Tomić. And not enough height on it. It's still with Partizan Belgrade, and Ryan Tomson did well to keep it
different to what we'd be more used to at home. So again, Rovers need to be disciplined, stay on their feet, don't go to ground, because the guys will play and make sure that they get free kicks, particularly around the last third.
Vukić. It's a side-footed effort and then over the crossbar from the manager Tomić.
Possession.
Oh, terrible goal kick from Ryan Tomson. And now really here's an opportunity. It's come from an individual error, and did Tomson get something on that? He may well have done. I think it's a goal kick. They want a corner. And
what a chance.
Nearly catastrophic, wasn't it?
Absolutely. His whole run up to the ball, just really lackadaisical kicks, slices it through. Your man should have scored. Striker should have scored. Keeper, yeah, he got a little nick on it there, just off the shin guard perhaps, got himself out of jail. Have a look at it from this angle here. Did he get a nick on it?
Oh, just.
Maybe his toe.
Yeah, came off the played in field by Tomić. Tomić again. Volkov making the run. It's a decent cross, and the goalkeeper punches, and punches well.
Good punch there from Ryan Tomson. He should never have got the cross in. Pat Sullivan was struggling to defend his area. Got a good ball in. Keeper made his mind up to come early. Got a good punch on it to clear the box. And just skip past Pat Sullivan there.
And a good challenge by Stephen Rice in there as well.
Absolutely, a brave challenge.
Yeah. He won the free kick.
That's that left back again. Volkov driving on. All the width coming from the fullbacks. And Stephen Rice afraid to put his head in.
Ivanov. And here's the left back Volkov. And he's got a right foot too. What a ball. And Eduardo, the Brazilian, labouring a touch, but inside the area, and his left-footed cross is way over.
They were very straight, big targets to hit.
Stephen Rice being urged forward.
Goal. They closed them down very, very quickly there. Once Stan Murray got hold of the ball, they still able to pick her off and close them down.
Referee says play on. This is Finn. Goalkeeper had to make a decent save at his near post. It's a good opportunity for Rovers.
Good strike, all right, from Ronnie.
Hurled in by Saliven. Ivanov didn't really deal with it. Goalkeeper wants to come and make it his, and he does.
Don't allow anybody free in the box. Keeper to be big and strong.
Tomić takes it. And away it goes, only as far as Vukić. Tomić has time to measure across. Oh, and what a save from Tomson. It would have been an own goal. The ball is still there and then hacked away. Ryan Tomson makes up for his early mistake with a flying one-handed save.
The corner, the ball was recycled into the box from here. First header. Oh, he got a hold of it. Kind of wonderful save there.
Here it is again.
Yeah.
Oh, it was
Volkov. Great save.
So we have another look.
Dan Murray just going to attack, and he gets into that space. That's a brilliant.
Ivanov goes wide to Ranković. Again, the player drops off and deflected, just for a second. Ryan Tomson wins another corner. Just the pressure is building.
Absolutely, yeah. The last couple of minutes they've turned the screw. They didn't have a corner for 28 minutes or so. This is the 6th, I think. 5th perhaps, I'm not 100%, but at the end of it, they just keep their concentration, they keep plugging away, looking for their opening. Rovers just be big and strong.
Tomić again. Oh, unmarked. And 1-0. Goalkeeper could do nothing at all about it. It's that man. It's Vladimir Volkov. And whoever was marking him was well beaten superbly from the left back, heading it down and into the bottom corner of the goal. Ryan Tomson didn't move.
You're looking at him here. It's Andy Stevens who has it. We just check back behind it, gets in between him and Dan Murray. Unfortunately, I'd have to say Andy Stevens needs to put his hand up there. Should have been able to defend that better. He hasn't got a height advantage of him. He just out-jumped him and out-muscled him.
Well,
again, stand and jump. He didn't come running at it from 5-6 yards away. And the Stevens gets caught underneath the ball.
I suppose you could say that you don't like to see a goalkeeper behind the line like that. It creates a bigger angle, but there was nothing he could do, really.
He got a good leap on it, but then unfortunately he's underneath the ball. When you're given a job to do, the one thing you make sure is that your man doesn't score, and unfortunately, Colin, he's been very, very good tonight.
Yeah. He's now been given the go-ahead to take the corner kick. Miss kick from Dennehy.
Head down, I would have said there. Referee, he's right on the spot, mind you. Billy Dennehy had to go for it. Dangerous place to give a free kick. I thought Mito had his head down a little bit, did he?
I don't know.
There you go.
Yeah, he gets 3 or 4 pairs of legs. Still the referee waits. And here's Tomić curling it over. Well, he set the wall up well.
Yeah, he didn't give Matt the hit that side. Again, it was too close to the goal for him to get him up and down. Just change the angle and try and go to the top corner. Keeper should have had it covered if it was on target.
This is the goal again.
Again, it was a good leap from the fullback, but keeper stood looking at it.
Haven't been in the Partizan box for some time, and here is the cross. Goalkeeper comes and just about gets a hand to it.
I think he's saying that it went out or it came back in. It certainly wasn't for a challenge.
I think he probably went out. Well, goalkeeper gets a hand to it. Oh, and takes a bang on the chin, but
makes a bang on the backside of Dan Murray. Not a pleasant experience.
Perhaps he'd already whistled for the ball that had gone out of play. Sure that that's a foul, but let's have a look. Perhaps you could argue that. Well, it seemed Murray was going for the ball.
Mendes Stevens again. He's very bright with the ball at his feet.
That was Kyle Shepherd's first involvement in the game. Stevens. Oh, my word. Out of nothing. It was a quality cross.
Again, another header.
Quality cross.
Again, Mendes Stevens doesn't need much backlift, whips it in. Great area. Great header again from Chris Turner. Shaves the post. Just across the outside of the post.
Ooh. And the post, the outside of the post, helps Radiša Ilić, the Partizan Belgrade goalkeeper. Here's Ranković, a little bit too much time and space for him. And Vukić, oh, how did he miss?
That was a free out.
What's happening here? The Šamrok Rovers players are complaining.
Vukić all over, I think, Dan Murray or Sivas at the far post. But again, Rovers did no really, I think Chris Turner's supposed to be on the left-hand side. No real pressure on the ball. He's able to pick out his cross.
There's a poor first touch, wasn't it, from Vukić? Came
absolutely.
off his
first touch.
Stomach almost, and lofting it over the bar. So good attacking policy from Michael O'Neill. Not going to sit back and try and take his chances when they come along as McCabe, and that's straight down the goalkeeper's throat. Combining on that left-hand side.
Again, this is the area that I would fear for them, really, that they've known. It looks like it's Chris Turner maybe trying to play left side, and he's not comfortable there.
Jovančić, and the goalkeeper claims it. It's the right backer. First time ball, Eduardo with the turn. And Ryan Tomson for Babović. And his first task is to defend his 18-yard line because Rovers have a corner. McCabe standing over it. And comfortably dealt with this time. As the shot comes in! Oh, what a screamer! 1-1!
Pat Sullivan.
Man alive! Out of nowhere, the right back has given Šamrok Rovers a Europa League lifeline.
Wonderful strike from Pat Sullivan. He's picked it up just outside the edge of the box here. They did with the first header. Great technique.
On the volley. Absolutely unstoppable.
I think that's his first goal this season. What a time and a place to get your first goal, if it is for him, and I think it is.
You can go a whole season without seeing a goal as good as that. Stunning. Absolutely stunning intervention. Pat Sullivan, take a bow.
Game on, Nigel.
It
Very much
is.
so.
and no more than Rovers deserve for their positive attitude.
They've been the best side in the first 10 minutes or so of this half.
And he worked. Defending to do for Rovers. Laid back. He shot straight at Tomson.
Gary McCabe.
Babović is a lively presence, and he's got free here. Oh dear. Did he swing an elbow there?
He certainly did.
The card is coming out. I think he's lucky to just get yellow. He seemed to take a big swing.
Hang on, he's booking him. He gives Ender one right in the chops. Bang.
Oh,
there you go. Back of the head. And he's booking him.
Aware of his near post here. As it does go near post, takes a deflection off the wall, and Rovers get it clear.
It's a terrible decision for the referee.
That really was a wonderful technique on the volley. It's played short. Ender Stevens now has a chance to deliver some quality into the Partizan box. The Partizan players under pressure. Here's Volkov. Still Volkov. Oh, what a lovely ball. Desperate defending.
Brilliant challenge from Stevie O'Donnell. He tracked the run all the way in, didn't get caught watching the ball. Again, Volkov at the heart of it. Should have finished, but it was a terrific run. Spotted the danger, Stevie O'Donnell. He tracked him all the way in. There you can see, gets a foot in just at the right moment.
A good period for Rovers. The start of the second half is now but a distant memory.
Shocking decision from the referee.
What's
Two players went for the ball.
Pretty well a couple of times, Ryan Tomson, and he has to do it again here. As we enter the last quarter of the match, Tomson flew across his goal just to make sure that missed by a whisker.
Good effort. Just went for placement, really. Went over the wall side. Keeper's gone the other side of it. Interesting to see how close it was. Wasn't that far away with the ball.
This will be a better view. Tremendous curl on the ball. As Babović, who has made an impression since he came on, not always in a good way. Ranković forward. Jovančić. Here's Babović. Still Babović. Oh, my word. They let him run. Strong enough to shake off a challenge or two. And left-footed.
Very strong in possession, hard to knock off the ball. He got himself into a good shooting position. I'm disappointed that he didn't hit target there. It was always going wide.
Twig. Shepherd goes back. Tomson, that was on his wrong foot.
Oh.
He does the decent thing. The 21 team, does he? Has he got potential to go on and play for the full team?
I think he's potential certainly to maybe play at a higher level, Nigel. I think, yeah, like a lot of guys, just to play at a higher level would be a good test for him.
Saliven has another go.
I think that was Chris Turner.
You can hear the atmosphere is building as we... Oh, Šamrok Rovers were almost in behind them.
Nearly again. Absolutely again. All from great hassling and closing the ball down from Carl Shepherd, depriving them of an opportunity to get out in their own box. Look, two Rovers players chasing it down.
Oh, and he stumbles. Did
great chance.
Win it. Rovers in the ascendancy here with 10 minutes to go. Babović. And now they're streaming out.
Dangerous.
And now Rovers are outnumbered 3-2. They've got to be careful here. Now it's 4-2. They are stretched. And here's the fullback, Ranković. Great defending.
Brilliant from Pat Sullivan.
They were all caught upfield.
Quick break. Good counter-attack from Partizan, give them credit.
Jovančić. Tomson's.
Not an awful lot, but he's done.
Both teams feeling the pace. Tomson punches. The referee didn't blow his whistle. There seemed to be some hesitation amongst the players. Midu helps it back. Concentration needed. Here's Volkov. Murray clears it away.
Just saying, I was about Stevie O'Donnell. He hasn't got on the ball an awful lot. He's a very, very good passer, but he's done terrific work for his team by getting some blocks in, tracking runners, doing a lot of the ugly stuff that goes unnoticed, but it doesn't go unnoticed when you're out there on the pitch. That's
the off-the-ball work, and it's hooked in. And Spectacular overhead kick is no problem for Ryan Tomson from Vladimir Volkov. Less than 4 minutes away from extra time in the Partizan Stadium. Ranković. Here's Babović.
It's been a little bit quiet the last few minutes.
Tomić with the cross, and it turned into a free header for Vladimir Jovančić, but he couldn't do anything with it, the man with the headband.
Got between the two centre-back, between Pat Sullivan rather and Craig Sibes, and underneath a little bit again. Probably should have done better. Quality centre-forward, he should really have hit the target from there. It's a good ball in. He's on the way down.
Now, Rovers have to turn and defend once again. Marković into the side netting, but allowed to run.
Good turn of pace, very quick. Left Craig Sibes, showed him the ball and went out the out.
Here's Babović. They have a strong bench, don't they, Partizan Belgrade, when they can bring on players of this quality.
They're playing nice little 1-2s around the edge of the box.
Volkov takes a tumble. Saliven with the foul, and Saliven will collect a yellow card.
Dangerous position for Rovers to be defending. It's got a good angle. You probably need to change the angle, or whip it in.
Rovers trying to hold out. Two of them go for the same ball.
Interesting there, Nigel. Not one of the players went and attacked that ball. They all did little runs, spinned off. It was Dan Murray and Chris Turner who both attacked the ball.
Marković lays it off Volkov. Babović inside, and Volkov goes for glory. Stevens. Shepherd got a bump but managed, O'Donnell got a bump but managed to maintain possession. Finn's in there as well. And that is the end of the game, so it is to extra time we go. Vladimir Volkov opening the scoring on 34 with a header from a corner. But Pat Sullivan on the hour, an unbelievable strike from distance, a volley. Get it underway. Jovančić takes a dive. And immediately Šamrok Rovers are under pressure. Ryan Tomson once more has to organise it. Just so for him. And Babović. Oh, hits the bar! And the rebound is wide from Mido. Oh, Rovers living dangerously.
Well, you're looking at a quality free kick, goalkeeper scrambling. The goalkeeper's giving them up a chance in the first couple of minutes. There's a terrific effort the first couple of minutes of extra time. You might begin to think that this could be Rovers' night, Nigel. You don't want to start asking too many questions early on, but look, that's a terrific free kick. Goalkeeper nowhere near it.
Volkov forward, looking for Marković. Oh, and he's got in there. What's the referee decided? Play on, he says.
Never got near it.
I tell you what,
on the
18-yard line. Goalkeeper on his 6-yard line. Still there and headed right into the arms of the goalkeeper. Ooh.
Just a clash of heads, clash of heads.
It's
back of Volkov.
And I'm surprised the referee didn't pull that back. He just
let it go.
Blow.
Common sense.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not that common.
Yeah. Work for Stevens to do. Marković couldn't get control of it. Mido with the header. Partizan building again. On their left-hand side. Terrific challenge.
Great defender from Pat Sullivan.
It really was, wasn't it?
He was done, really. He checked back to the far post, took him down to the near check, got his body position right, made sure he wasn't getting across him again.
I think it was a goal kick. That's what Sullivan was saying. The header from Volkov is a cross goal and presents no danger to Ryan Tomson.
Halfway through the first half of this, Rovers just need to try and get on the ball a little bit now. They're trying to, certainly Partizan are playing with a higher tempo.
Rovers on the back foot. Ball gets through. Nido, a tired-looking shot. And this is Marković again. Lofted cross, and Rovers deal with it. So Partizan, plenty of possession. Babović with the reverse ball.
A lot of bodies back, Rovers. They just need to go and mark people.
Oh, and here's a chance. And out to meet Markov was Ryan Tomson. Markov felt the force of that challenge.
Again, he came in around the far post. Everybody was sucked, attracted to the ball. He was in. His first touch had been.
It's another long throw from Volkov. Dan Murray gets away with a mistimed header. There's Marković on the back post, trying to turn it back across goal. Miscues, goes behind for a goal kick.
Some throw in.
Yeah, it is.
Almost right into the centre of the box again.
So is Babović, and he wins another corner.
Another corner.
Realises that there is no real point. The referee's not going to change his mind. Markov with a header on the back post, and now Saliven. The referee awarded a free kick. That is it, half-time. The first half of extra time has gone by without a goal. 1-1 after the first leg. 1-1 tonight, 2-2 on aggregate. 15 minutes more of football, and then it will be penalties. Now, what does Michael O'Neill say to his boys now? Marković lays it off. Tomić, Marković. Babović round the back. Oh, chance here.
He never caught hold of it. He just doesn't look comfortable. No, he doesn't. And a lot of chances, half chances have fallen his way, both on the ground and on the deck. I mean, if that had fallen to Gary Twigg, you'd have been saying, yeah, he should be sticking this in the back of the net. But again, Stevie Rice gets done on the outside just for the first time. A finish in him.
O'Donnell lofting another one into the area.
Dan Murray.
Sibes. Murray. Stevens.
Here's a chance.
And this is a chance for Kilduff. Oh, good save. It's going to come out. Oh, penalty. It must be. And it is.
He's given it.
It must be. Well, well, well. No protest from the goalkeeper.
He's going to send them off.
That's the bonus of playing two up front.
You can go and walk it. Again, it was a lovely bit of play from Rovers. They kept possession well in their own half. And the Stevens clipped it down for Kilduff. Great effort. Terrible play from the goalkeeper. Again, definite penalty, as you say. Two men. Lovely play from Enda Stevens. Lovely clip ball down the side. Kilduff is off his marker. Gets a strike.
Yeah, gets it on target.
Good hit again. That's all you can ask for. Keeper's really found wanting. Terrible. A definite penalty.
Cool head from Carl Shepherd to try and take it round the goalkeeper. Stephen O'Donnell has the ball on the spot. What a big moment.
This is a wonderful opportunity for Rovers, because if they get this, they need to get two. Is that right?
Yes, exactly, yes. It just about puts them through.
Referee being a little bit fussy again, but Stevie has got good technique, and the man you'd want on the spot like this.
O'Donnell for Rovers, for Ireland. Oh yes. Oh yes indeed. What a cool penalty. And now Partizan Belgrade have to score twice.
Great composure, confidence from Stevie O'Donnell. Again, he has great technique. Lovely penalty, back of the net.
Goalkeeper committed himself. Oh, yes.
Could be a very significant penalty in the history of Shamrock Rovers.
Well, the Europa League group stage beckons.
Just need to keep the composure now.
Aggregate. They will be in the hat for the draw tomorrow. Babović, Marković. No problem.
That'll do. Again, for all the possession that they haven't really worked Niall Tomson in goal. Again, that was going near side. Keeper had it covered.
It's one of those nights, isn't it? Civez with the header clear.
There's Meadow again, coming in with his elbow. I think it was Ronan Finn who caught hold at that time. And he stood on him.
Stamp. Now he's got to go. He has to go.
He should have gone 2 minutes ago.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Eventually.
You see, you don't deal with it. He goes and he hurts somebody. Goes and injures somebody, perhaps seriously or permanently. Rovers are better off not getting involved. They've got the job done.
Yeah.
They've lost their discipline. There's once.
Yeah, and look at this. This is unnecessary.
Little stamp, too. There you go. Disgraceful. And he should have been sent off earlier on.
He should have been, shouldn't he? That's the second one he's got away with. Or, well, second one
Carl Shepherd
is...
Carl Shepherd on the double as well.
Yeah. Ender Stevens lets the ball run out of play.
I think the Serbian manager. There you go.
He's had a fine game. It is a famous night for Shamrock Rovers. They have upset the odds. They have gone to Belgrade and beaten Partizan Belgrade 2-1 on the night, 3-2 on aggregate. They are through to the Europa League group stage. And that's what it means to the players of Shamrock Rovers. They have given everything. A handful of fans will be very pleased that they made the journey. They are seeing history in the making. And the Partizan Belgrade players don't like it at all.
They've created history, the first club in Ireland to step into Europe at this level. It's a great credit to Michael O'Neill, the staff, people at the club, the supporters. They were very, very, very much the underdog going into this game over the 2 legs, but they've come out on top and deservedly so, and they've done it by playing very, very good football, disciplined football. Great credit to the league, and I hope they get all the plaudits that they deserve.